Hi, I'm Dan. I run a fitness consultancy in London. We work with a range of clients ranging from athletes to actors to personal trainers, and I'm going to give you some tips on boxing and kickboxing. In boxing, there's lots of different types of punches available. You've got your jabs, you've got your hooks, you've got your crosses, and you've got your uppercuts. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about how to throw a hook. Now a hook, the idea is that you're aiming to the side of the jaw, or the pad, or a boxing bag, whatever you're trying to hit. Let me just show you a few times first and then I'll explain it. Okay, a few things to note. Very fundamentally, the power comes from rotation. I'm not just swinging my arm. That wouldn't make any impact, wouldn't hurt. The power comes from turning my hips. When I turn my hips, my shoulders follow, my arm follows through. Now, if you have a look at my feet, when you're throwing a hook, let's forget about actually stepping into it a little bit and just focus on the weight transfer. Now, if I'm throwing a right hook, all the weight should be on the balls of my right feet. So when I turn my hips, my foot turns. In fact, all the energy turns in one go. What I was taught, which really helped me, was to throw my kneecap into the top of my calf. Bang. I'm slightly sinking down. And if you look at my body as a whole, as I'm doing the hook, that gets much more power. Okay, so rotation. Turn the heel, turns the hip, turns the shoulders. Second point is the angle of my arm. If I have it really small, it's not going to do anything. If I have it really completely flat, it's going to be like a baseball bat. Again, that's not a hook. What I want is somewhere in between. This angle here. And if you have a look at this angle, if I do a slow motion punch, it doesn't really change that much. It stays pretty solid. So when I make impact, it's hard, it's solid. So rotation, nice bend in the arm which stays solid. And the final point, good habits. Your other hand, which isn't hooking, should always be up. There's no point practicing big, wild hooks. If this hand is dropped, you can get knocked out. Always keep the hand up, close to your chin, and come back. You can practice this in front of a mirror, as in shadow boxing, practice against focus pads, where people hold pads for impact, or you can practice against a boxing bag, getting the technique. Bear in mind though, if you're practicing hooks against a boxing bag, always use wraps and wear boxing gloves, safety first. And there's some tips on how to throw a hook.